Tibi Tsering moves quickly, even when he's just out for a stroll. He says that's a remnant from his childhood. He and his parents fled Tibet on foot after Chinese forces occupied the country. Tsering grew up in Switzerland. He was one of more than 150 Tibetan children brought here in 1963.
I thought we were coming to this beautiful country with its big apples and nice clothes, but I didn't realize that in Switzerland we'd all be separated.
The plan was to send the Tibetan children to Switzerland for a few years. After receiving an education, they were supposed to return to Tibet to serve their country. That was the Dalai Lama's idea when he organized the children's stay. And that's what the Swiss government told Tsering's foster parents.
Back then, we all thought that the war was going to end, that the Chinese would leave, and the Dalai Lama would return to Tibet. Then the children could return home and maybe do something to help Tibet, to help the Tibetan people.
What Tsering's foster parents didn't know is that his biological parents never gave permission for their son to go to Switzerland. They'd left him in the care of a children's home in India and planned to take him back again once things improved. But when they returned, he was gone.
I went to the Dalai Lama's sister and cried and begged. She said, "Don't worry, you will see Tibi again in 3-4 years."
Tsering regularly visits his mother in India. Like most of the children sent to Switzerland, he's decided to stay in Europe. But he's saddened by the fact that many of the Tibetan children sent to Switzerland have turned into unhappy adults.
Unfortunately, many have become addicts, and tragically, a lot have committed suicide, especially during that difficult phase.
Swiss filmmaker Uli Meyer researched the stories of the Tibetan children. Most of them had a hard time being cut off from Tibet, from their language, from their roots.
And it's a little bit shameful that people deliberately misled the Dalai Lama.
Tsering says his Buddhist faith has helped him stay grounded through everything. He's also grateful for the loving support his foster parents gave him.
I am so grateful that my mum let me be who I was. When there were Tibetan festivals or something Tibetan, she laid prayer books on my table so that I could look at them. And, as much as possible, they took it upon themselves to help me learn about Tibetan culture as I was growing up.
Spending time at a Buddhist monastery near the Swiss city of Winterthur gives Tsering strength.
Here I feel the longing I associated with Tibet. There you have the mountains, there you're out in nature and feel so small, and everything else matters little.
Lama Tenzin comforted Tsering when he was young, when his longing for his homeland became too much for him. The Lama knew about the dangers of living in occupied Tibet and the hard life children faced there.
Back then, the Dalai Lama acted out of necessity to make sure these children were well cared for and got an education.
Now Tsering is passing on Tibetan culture to his own children. He considers his life a humble journey between worlds, and he's thankful his journey has showed him the best of Tibet and Switzerland.